Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ngama reality TV shows, ama celebrities kanye nama YouTubers. But before we start on this Sunday, let me just do this count down, okay? Hi everybody, Sandibonani. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If there's any issues with the audio, please let me know in the comment section. I do not know what Somizi is doing here because I am not doing a Somizi story first. So let me change. Let me change it. Angimazi ukuthi uyaphi uSomizi, yazi uyaphapha kahle kahle. Why is this thing not changing? Anyway, you guys, so today it is a Sunday. We're going to do a few gossip stories, you guys. It looks like DStv has a lot of reality shows that are coming, especially today. So I want to talk about that. You guys, I don't know why this is not changing. Is it because of the network or not? Are you seeing Somizi or are you seeing some other people here? Because I'm seeing Somizi. Anyway, you guys, welcome. I appreciate it so much when you do join our lives. Maybe I should start with the Somizi story, okay? Maybe Idlozi or the Lord or whoever it is saying I must start with the Somizi story. Hi ZM, please let me know where you're watching from and why you are not at church this morning, okay? Who is praying for us if you guys are here? Pulane, thank you so much. You always join us on our live. I appreciate that so much, you guys. So we will start with Somis because Somis does not want to be removed from my background. I don't know why, okay? Because I have other backgrounds here, you guys. So listen, you guys, there's been something going on here with Somizi, okay? People are having issues with some of the things that Somizi has said when it comes to how women are treated, okay? I've done a video before, you guys. I think that video was about Unoni, and I've always said that I have an issue with men, whether gay or straight or whatever, and also transgender women or men, anybody that is not a woman, are trying to tell women how they must behave so that they can be treated in a proper way, so that they can be respected and all of that. I feel like the only person that needs to be consulted when it comes to how women should be treated, either in relationships, in workplaces, wherever it is, I feel like it's women. And I feel like women get so much disrespected. Everybody wants to tell us how to be as women, and everybody is not a woman, okay? And we are the only people that know the experience of being a woman, okay? Even transgender women do not know that experience. We do know it because we also don't know their experience, okay? As a gay man, I don't know some of his experience as a gay man, so I can't tell him how to behave as a gay man. You know, do this so that they can treat you right, okay? So I have an issue with people trying to tell women how to be, behave this way so that you can be treated right. I have an issue, a big issue with that, you guys. And also I have an issue with the fact that Somizi is yet to take some accountability for some of the things that happened in his relationship, okay? Because we are yet to find out if there was GBV in his relationship from his perspective, okay? What can you be accountable for? What were you wrong for in that relationship? What did you do wrong in that relationship? Because if you are watching his show right now, he's all goody goody. Everything was done to him. Everything that is being said about him is a lie. Brother, we know what goes on in relationships, okay? When a relationship ends, we know, but there's a part of it that is there is the wrong that you did too. So he is yet so he must just talk about that, okay? Did you do the things that Muhali says you did to him? That's what we want to hear. Don't be out here telling us women how to be. We must be the one that teach men how to treat us. Did Somizi, did Muhale teach you how to treat him? So I have an issue with that, but I will read this story on what's going on, and then I will see if my background can change. If it doesn't change, we'll do other stories with him like this, because I don't know why it's not changing. Okay. Hi, Dr. Tabile. I was actually watching your content last night, and I was like, this is interesting. I was subscribed to your channel, but I don't think that I had really sat and watched your content, and I'm going to be watching from now on because, okay, guys, please go. The Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabile, please go and subscribe to that channel because the content on there, okay, everybody needs that content, but it's not for the kids, okay? So make sure the kids, I don't go to that channel, but you and your men and your friends go and subscribe to the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabile, okay? Louisa Ramonya, finally you joined us. I believe that you did miss the live that we did yesterday. When did we do it? We did the afternoon one yesterday, ne? Yeah, I think we did the afternoon one. So thank you so much for joining us today. So this is what is happening, you guys, with Somizi. Somizi said, I think he was doing one interview. He said, women have the control to change how they want to be treated. Somizi's remarks wrap people up the wrong way. Listen, you guys, like I say, I have such an issue with the responsibility of how women are treated being moved to a woman. Okay. I do believe that we have a responsibility to teach people what we can accept and not accept when it comes to relationships. But I don't believe that all of the responsibility falls on a woman. I feel like a lot of the responsibility falls on a man, and a lot of it falls on how we raise young boys, and what we teach young boys. And that responsibility is both of a mom and a dad. And if guys are going to be sitting there and saying, like, if you don't teach me how to treat you, I will treat you however, how is that going to work in relationships? And also, I just feel like women have to speak more in women issues, and men have to speak more on men issues. And one of the main issues that we have is GBV issues. Okay, they need to sit down. All of those men's conferences that they're having, the men conferences, they must have them to teach each other how to behave in our society, instead of trying to tell us how to behave so that they can treat us the right way. Okay, Mkosi for breakfast, love it. Hi, Mkomam Kopozi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. So this is what he says. Maybe let me share the screen, and then we can just go through what people are having issues with when it comes to what he said. Okay, so this article is on IOL. Is it IOL or briefly IOL? Yes. So this is what he says. Okay, there's a picture of him. Okay, here looking handsome or beautiful. Okay, whichever one you are choosing. This is a story that is written by Shingai Darangwa. Okay, for IOL. It says Seleti shared a soundbite of the interview shortly afterwards, in which the 50-year-old shared his thoughts on a role a women have in influencing how men treat them, and the importance of abstaining from sex before marriage. Guys, Somizi and abstinence, okay? Did he abstain from, or he expects women to abstain? Did he abstain? Do you think he abstained? He didn't, because he has a child, okay? Anyway, you guys, so this is what he is saying. Those steps that they talk about could, so sometimes we think we think they are holier than thou and they've got high moral ground, but those steps, they are bigger than what we think they are. He went on to make an example of how he believed parents should teach their children to use protection during intercourse. I myself have failed, but it doesn't mean I can't teach my daughter to make sure that my daughter does not skip those steps in order for her to ask a man. If you stick to those steps, your life becomes less complicated. So I guess it's talking about the steps of abstaining and waiting for marriage, and then you can, participate. Somizi went on to add that sex doesn't end, and that there is more to life than sex. I mean, obviously. He concluded with a plea: "My little girl, please use protection until you are legally the wife who's going to be the mother of the child. If you can, please do that." I agree with that. People have shared mixed feelings on Hlongo's interview on social media. What are these men being taught when women learn all of these things? Everything on the shoulders of the women, nothing on men. I agree with that too. It's tough being a woman, man. It's even harder being a girl child, added another another tweet. Before he questioned why Metro had given Somizi the platform, also, why are we talking advice from a convicted S offender and an abuser? I'm so mad at Metro at this. Listen, you guys, I really don't think that Somizi is really the one to speak on um relationships and how women should behave, especially when it comes to them being safe and GPV issues and safe sex. I really just don't think that he is one to speak on that, you guys. And also, we put a lot on young girls in terms of like abstaining, use protection. He doesn't say anything about boys doing the same, because boys should also be safe. Boys should also be taught how to respect themselves so that they can respect the next person. We put too much, that's the reason sinomhlanga, ngesiZulu. Kunomhlanga, but uphi umhlanga wabafana, iy'ntombi ziyahamba ziyohlolwa, they check your virginity, and it's a big thing. If it's no longer there, I don't know ukuthi babona kanjani, but bayabona bona ukuthi it's there, but then nothing is done for boys. Who checks on the boys? So we put too much responsibility. On top of that, now we have Abosomizi telling us what to do when their lives are not really that perfect in treating abantu that they've been in relationships with. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. And I feel like sometimes, like celebrities, when they do interviews, they want to sound profound, and sometimes it's okay to say as a celebrity, listen, that's not a subject that I can really speak on because I'm not a woman. I don't know how it feels like to be a woman, but as a gay guy, this is what my experience has been, and this is what I feel should be done from my perspective. Okay, don't be trying to speak for women when you don't even know how it's like to be a woman and put so much responsibility on women. Why not put it on men over there, or gay men? Okay, that's my issue over here. We already have a lot to deal with as women. It is not our responsibility to make sure that in relationships safety is used, like safe ACX exists. Okay, it's not our responsibility. It's both the partners, both the male and the female. Okay, if you are saying to a woman, make sure that you are safe, then a man must also make sure that he is safe, you guys. So I don't understand that part of it. Okay, anyway, you guys, listen. Hi Sibo, welcome. What are you cooking today? Okay. Guys, check out Sibo's channel. Mam Kopozi too. Yes, Mam Kopozi has a channel. I understand Molweni. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We just did a Somizi story. Let me see if it allows me to change this picture now, because earlier on it wasn't. It was like Usomizi is telegging, does not want to move, you guys. Does not want to move from here. Okay, let me just do that. So you guys, listen, another story that I wanted to do, because Pinky from the Bala brothers is so it wants me to do it all over again. So actually posted something. Guys, is the picture changing? Something is going on here, because it's changed here, but I can see on the screen that it's not changed. We recommend you use the screen. Okay, guys, let's continue with the stories with Somizi here, even though I don't understand why it's not moving. It does not want to change the background. Anyway, you guys, so Upinki, who is Zwai Bala's sister, remember they just had a very successful reality show on it was on One Magic and also on Mzansi Magic, And so they had a very successful show, you guys. Everybody is going on and on and on about how good that show is. People are saying that that is the real reality show, and it really was, you guys. It did not look like they were faking anything. It did not look like anything was scripted. Let me think. It did not look like anything was scripted. Of course, like scenes were set up, but it really felt like, okay, this is as close as we can ever get to a reality show. So it was a good show, you guys. And it looks like they are surprised themselves that the show was that good. Okay. It looks like they are surprised because the sister as well was thanking everybody that was watching the show. And she's also talking about how she does not believe that people received the show as well as they received the show. I'm sharing the wrong screen here. Anyway, you guys, so they're saying that when they started the show, they did not know if people were going to be as receptive as they were to the show. And it turned out that it worked very well for them, and people can relate to the show. They can't stop talking about the show. They do feel like for them it was such a great thing that they got the platform to be able to resolve some of the issues that they had in their relationships, in their families, you guys. And we all know, you guys, I mean, we have different types of families, all of us with our families. And sometimes you get families that are determined, like every time they have an issue, they sit down, they talk about it, they resolve it, they work on their relationship constantly. And then you get families where things are swept under the carpet, and they just move on with their lives. With family, what are we gonna do? So I think there were that family that, because they were sweeping things under the carpet for so long, it got to a point where they were not really communicating with each other. They were not really spending time with each other. And then the show was good because then it forced them to come back together. They were doing dinners and lunches, and they're trying to get the kids to spend time together. And that therapy session that they had as well helped, which I do feel like they still need more therapy sessions as a family. So she is talking about how that the show helped push them to do that, and they feel like it was great that they did that. I do feel like, you guys, that the Bala family still has a lot of things to work on as a family, which is great for us, because then that means we are going to get season 2 of the show, and that season 2 is just going to be as exciting as season 1. Okay. And I love this show, you guys, because a lot of the times reality shows would put would cause problems, with family members. So a lot of the families, after they do reality shows, then they're not close after doing the reality show. But this one, I feel like it's bringing them back together. So I'm not feeling guilty watching the show, because I feel like at least they are working on their relationships, so they're getting better. The relationships are getting better. So I like that, you guys. So she was talking about that in one tweet that she tweeted, you guys. So then, you guys, I also want to talk about this story, which I don't understand, because, guys, it looks like Nonku no RD are back in our lives. I'm like, so soon. I thought we got rid of RD, but RD, listen, DStv is so busy. Okay, they are busy with these shows. Is this one on DStv? Okay, we're going to watch, and we're going to read the article and say, oh, we are going to be watching Nonku no RD on TV. Okay, yeah, when are this thing of shows being shot this time, and then they wait a long time before they put it on our screens. By the time they put the couple on our screens, the couple is already broken up. I'm like, so now we are going to watch them on this show when they are together, while we know that they've already broken up, and we already know that there was issues in that relationship that they were not talking about at the time when when they were together. So I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to talk about what they say is going to happen on this season of the show. Martin is Sunday Sexy Love or something like that. Okay. So Gosi for break. Okay, I read this one from Gosi, and let me just read the comments. I am thinking of cooking steak. If you were my makelwan, you know. I need umakhelwane like you. I can just go have lunch. Molo, I really love the live videos. Ntlanhla Mpele, thank you. Ntlanhla, thank you for joining us. Sibo will subscribe, Kesana. Maybe I might find a recipe. Subscribe, Ayanda. You know, when I don't know what to do in the kitchen because I'm not really a kitchen person, but I'm a mom, so I am forced to be in the kitchen. I go to her channel and there's recipes after recipes after recipes. Okay. Uh, and then I think Mamko was answering someone's question here. It's a Bala family. Yes, the show is the Bala family. Did I not say? Yeah, it's a Bala family, you guys. It just ended. They just had their last episode last Thursday. We are done with it, you guys. We are tired. Nani go arti no no. Especially because we know they've broken up, but they are still going to be on TV as a couple. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ma'am Kobozi. Oh, that show and the Ranakas for me, they give reality. But like any other reality show, there are bits and pieces that are exaggerated. Yeah, I think the Ranakas, I love the Ranakas, but sometimes I would feel like it's just too much around Dineo instead of everybody else. It's just always issues with Dineo, and then she throws these big tantrums instead of just being calm and us just watching the family. But at the same time, you guys, maybe that's how their family is like. So yeah, you guys, if I had to choose, you guys, between, because now we have the family shows, we have the Balas, we have the Fuzes, we have the Ranakas. Okay, I will say the Balas number one, and then I would be conflicted between the two, the Fuzes and the Ranakas. Fuzes because it's just nice to watch, like the wholesome show where people are getting along and all of that. But if I want drama, I will go to the Ranakas. So it would depend how I'm feeling that day. Okay, I found it weird that Pelo was not on the last episode. I think he was having issues with everybody, or he was supposed to show up and he didn't. Remember, Pelo has had those issues, even getting a job on Gqeberha, and people are saying, by the way, I pronounced Gqeberha wrong, so forgive me. He got a job and he didn't show up to shoot. So you can imagine how hard it was to get him to show up for this show. Okay. So it's possible, you guys. I mean, the last episode, he was supposed to be there, that last dinner. And but even if he was there, Upelo, he wouldn't have said much, because if you look at the scenes that we've seen with Upelo, he doesn't say much. You know, he has that last born thing where it's almost like he's scared to speak up, but also I think he's just has also a last born attitude where he's like, I don't care, you know. I don't care. So he wouldn't have said much, okay? But I think that he would have, if he spoke up, he probably would have taken his mother's side, because it just sometimes it feels like they are ganging up against their mother. I do understand you guys, they're having issues with their mother. At some point, she wasn't there for her and whatever. But I mean, how long are you going to fight her on that? She's getting old, you guys. What are you gonna do? If she's not getting, let me say this. I have a good relationship with my mom, but obviously there are things that I wish she would have done different. But there are things that I've decided, listen, I'm grown up now. I'm responsible for myself. I made it to adulthood. It's okay. It worked out at the end. So some things I'm like, I'm just not going to bother my mother with this. It's okay. I just wanted to have, she's old now, she needs to rest. I can't be bothering her with emotional issues that I have, and sometimes you just have to do that with the parents. Not You can't deal with every single issue with your parent, because sometimes they're just not gonna get it. So I feel like that with their mother, there's something that they have an issue with when it comes to her, and she's not getting it, and she just doesn't understand why they can't move on. Maybe he was Babalas. He was definitely Babalas. He was Babalas, you guys. But he was also going through something, because after the show ended, he was posting that he had gone on a holiday with Loiso, the wife, and the kids, and he was saying how much that holiday helped him because he was dealing with a lot. So maybe it was that too. You never know, you guys, with Opelo. Anyway, so they're saying that really this is a Sunday World reality star Nonku Williams and her estranged partner Uraf Diamond, as she refers to him, will feature in the Sunday Sexy Love. In May, Nonku Williams revealed that she and RD had broken up in March. Imagine, they broke up in March and they're still going to be on TV as a couple. And noted that she was not feeling emotionally okay to talk about the relationship. It is it's a legal matter. So at this point, I cannot say anything. Guys, isn't it amazing how at the reunion of Real Housewives of Durban, Nonku was allowed to say, when she was being asked about RD, she was allowed to say it's a legal matter. But the season before, they were on like Tonto's case about her not wanting to reveal certain things about her relationship with the former president. But Jenna, she said there and said it's a legal matter, and then she cried, and they left her alone. Okay, I cannot say anything which I initiated the matter to be dealt with legally, said Nonku Williams. By the way, you guys, when ORD did a live, according to him, there's no legal matter. He does not owe Nonku any money. In fact, Nonku is the one that owes him money because he says that he has had to help Nonku in her businesses. In fact, there was a time where he had to pay some of Nonku's employees, and he was talking about even having invoices with him that are still not paid. Zika Nonku, but he was going to pay those invoices because at the time they were together. He sounded like he has no issue with Nonku. In fact, he still has hopes that he would get back together with Nonku. But while he is doing a live, it does look like he has a girl there in the room. So I'm like, hey, Amasoga, yeah, guys, date a Zulu man at your own risk, okay? We shall not compensate you, for the damages after dating a Zulu man, okay? When they are bad, they are really, really bad, okay? Through their life journey, the show revealed how love comes in different shapes and forms, inspiring audiences to love again. The talk show gives viewers a chance to get to know the celebrity couples even better by exploring their romantic relationships intimately. Celebrity couples that feature in the first season. It was Boiti and Anton. I didn't watch all of it, you guys. Pretty Ugly and Modis and Mdletshe, Coco Maweni and Sabil. I would have loved to watch Coco Maweni. I must go back and look for that episode, you guys. But this season, they are saying, you guys, they are going to have Utol as more and more. Listen, you guys, Tol as more and more used to be one of my favorite couples ever, But after the whole thing, I don't know. I just feel weird about them, and it's unfortunate, you guys. But I do feel a little bit like about them. But they're going to be on the show too. And then it's Naked DJ and Kaylee. We just watched them on that other show, Young African and Famous. And then this one is interesting. SK Koza and Kate. Guys, Sunday Sexy Love, SK Koza and Kate. I thought that show they are gunning for like stable couples, people that have been together for a long time to come and share their experiences when it comes to the issues of the bedroom. Like, why would you have SK and Kate? SK and anybody should not be on that show, okay? SK should be on that show. Yaga show makes Lena ini. This body works for me. He must make an appearance in shows like that, not this one. I don't understand how they made that decision. And then gospel musician Tumim Cox, Dad and Zippo. I think that one they're just trying to get it, like ukuthi abantu bakhuluma ukuthi how can a gospel star be there, but guys, they do have a bedroom too in their home. They sleep at night, so it's relevant. And then they have Sims Gamma and Tino. I think they're just trying to be controversial sometimes when they choose people that will be part of this show, because I'm like, how did you choose them? Okay. How did you choose them, you guys? So yes, you guys, are they saying what time is this show? I forget. Why are they not saying what time is the show? Listen, you guys, I'll search and I'll put it on my community post, those who want to watch it, but I believe that it is today. Okay. Anyway, you guys, listen, there's another show, okay? Like I said, DStv is pitizelling with the new show. Let me see if Somizi ngikhathele mina Somizi manje la kwi-background yami, but akafuni ukuphuma. Why is this thing not changing? Uyangiloya uSomizi uthi ya kade ukhuluma ngami. Yes. Anyway, you guys, listen. So there is a new show coming today. I don't know which show we're gonna watch because some of these shows are playing at the same time. I don't know. You guys will catch some repeats for some of them. Kensane, what have I missed? Hey, Mr. Somizi, nangu la akafuna ukuphuma kwi-background yami. I'm trying to change it. It's not changeable. Hey, yabona boSomizi. The lawing is in action. Now others should take you from Nonku. It's a legal matter and they must, yes, yes. They must take it. Next is if you break up with someone on a reality show reunion, when they say what happened to your relationship, it's a legal matter and cry. End of it. Say that again. Date a Zulu man at your own risk, Dr. At your own risk. Don't come over here and tell us, Ntando, you did not tell me. Is it at your own risk? We shall not compensate you after the damages. After your mjolo with a Zulu man, we do not compensate anybody. It's at your own risk. There is no refund. In fact, you might lose a lot of money like Nonku. Because not only did she lose money, now she's going to court, she's paying lawyers, okay? At your own risk. But what I love about Nonku is that sazama ukumtshela. Yabona leyo nto, because uyayibuka YouTube. Do you know how many videos were made about RD and his past? Okay, forget about the prison time. Okay, let's just say we forget about the prison time. There were women coming and saying, girl, this man stamped me. Okay, they were coming out and saying that she still dated the man. So, like I said, at your own risk. Okay, I like how real you are, Dad. Okay, Sibo. Zulu man and his terrible situation. Aldi even shared a pic with a woman who looks like Nonku on Instagram. Yet on the live, he said Nonku and Gumakoti kwabo because we're keeping. I didn't even know what we're keeping because they never talked about that. So yes, you guys, like I say, it is, at any point a Zulu man can marry you. Futhi-ke bayathandana-ke, and then they do the voice thing and then you melt, they will marry you, build you a very nice house, buy you a car, there you are by your house thinking, yo, dream man, I found a dream man, eh? And then there he is walking in with his family to tell you that he has the very exact same house you live in another village, the very same car that you drive, another woman is driving that car. He has another family. Eh? Eh? And then he's like, now it's time for you to know each other because now he wants to get the third one. When I say at your own risk, you guys, at your own risk, okay? You are very lucky if that never happens to you. But hey, but not hard, okay? Hey, they will trick you with the life, okay? Anyway, you guys, so there is this new show. Let me see here that is coming. Remember, we had what's the show that was on Umakoti? Are you the one? Okay, Umakoti, are you the one? Was that show where you go and kotiza while you are not lobolwat, which I don't understand. And was it 40 days? Kotiza, and then afterwards they decide if you are worthy of being Makoti. Okay, and they have a spin-off show which I think for season 2 we are still going to see unganele manje ukuthi senganele-ke manje le relationship isiyangihlupha yona le kade uyoyikotizela, that same relationship, now they have another show called Ngikhetele. This is the show, you guys. It's coming, and I feel like it's replacing Oh My God, Are You the One? Okay, it's on the same slot, and Ngikhetele is like, if you think about South African TV, you guys, a lot of the show ideas, if you are somebody that watches a lot of TV, you would feel like a lot of the show ideas are stolen, from US TV shows, because this show exists in America. I don't know if it's called arranged marriage. There is a show like this in America, but I like it when they take it and they change it and they make it South African. So this is basically a show where your parents choose for you the spouse. Okay, I don't know if I can trust my mother in choosing my spouse. Okay. I don't know, you guys. If my mother, if I could trust my, if I could let that go and just say to my mom, listen, choose the person that I am going to marry. Okay, I say my mother because obviously my father is no longer around. And no, 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 he didn't skip the parenting. No, he is with the Lord. he's not. He's not the other group. He's the other group that went to the Lord early. Okay, so this is what they're saying. And Giketele comes to the rescue of Mzansi's despondent singles. You guys, listen, they would say every time they talk about this show, they would say, like it's a show about finding love and whatever. But if you think about it, it's like even couples on shows like Bachelor, the shows where you go to find love. A lot of the times, it doesn't work out afterwards. It doesn't. There is another show that where you meet the person, marry on first sight or something like that. Those couples, it never works out. You hardly ever find a couple that meets on those shows and it lasts longer. But they still do these shows because while the show is on, it's very entertaining. But I don't know why you would risk your life and just take that uh, and do that, because a lot of the times, if you look at the stats, the relationships don't work afterwards. But yeah, they still do the show. They say Mzansi Magic's arranged marriage show and Giketele will come to the rescue of people who struggle to find their soulmates. The show will present fresh and innovative approach to finding happily ever after. The Ketela follows a whirlwind journey of 8 singles who are disappointed by modern dating and turn to their families in search of ideal partners. The family duty is to solely rely on meeting and vetting potential spouses' families without direct interaction with the potential suitors. The families, they don't even meet the person. The families will visit Katana Lodge to establish their preferences and criteria to match for their son. Hey, Yabona, I already don't like the show. Let me tell you why I don't like the show. So it's a family of the son choosing the wife. Why do we always need to be chosen? Why can't we be the one that choose? Okay, why can't I have my family to go and choose a spouse for me? Why is it always men that have an option to choose? I don't know why they insist on doing these shows like that. Okay, so I already don't really like the show if it's only going to be the men that are having an option to choose. Okay, 2 families are picked for initial dates, and after the dates, the families move on to the home date phase, with the groom's family visiting the top 2 homes and vice versa. The true essence of Nkatela lies in the final decision-making process, where the families select their preferred match for the single. Once decided, a letter is sent to the bride's family. Ha, guys, hey, if you are single, go on this show. Kuyashesha khona manje, iletter iyaphuma. Hey, do you know how many years some of us waited for the letter? Hey, this one is khona manje. One time the letter goes, okay, the show goes as far as Lobola Day. Hey, guys, please go on this show. I don't want to hear any of you now saying you are single. Go on this show, guys. They lobola you now. Okay, let both families gather and celebrate the engagement. The couple is brought together for the first time, and they spend 3 weeks in the trial home to assess their compatibility. This is what I'm hoping, you guys, because it's such a short span of time that the show will be done. I'm hoping that they give you an opportunity to look at that man's bank statement. Okay, I hope they give you the ID number so that you can check the credit record. Okay, and the prison records. Okay. I hope they give you a chance, because now after the show you are stuck with this person that has a criminal record that you cannot correct. Okay, so I hope they can do that. So the director of entertainment channel said the channel is decided to providing viewers with a diverse and high quality content. Hey, I hope nothing comes out after the show that says that they've stolen a show idea, because that has been coming out a lot about TV channels. Every time they're introducing a new show, someone comes out to say, listen, this was my show idea. I submitted it as a proposal now. Da, 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 da. So I hope that this doesn't happen with the show. Mzansi Magic is committed to offering its viewers the best in local entertainment that stretches across various genres, said Adonisi Giketele. Izosdita, because there is Gikatele. Also, Gikatele is on, guys. There's a new season. I think it's on Wednesday. okay? Likhetele adds a fresh and unique perspective to romance and embracing traditional values in the modern context. It is timely and reminder of the values of food. I like when they want us to feel like the show has a deeper meaning when it's just for entertainment. Because at the end of the day, you guys, a TV show is just for entertainment. And if you go on a show where you will be making a life-changing decision on a reality show, then you must just be aware that for us, it's going to be entertainment. And after that is done, we move on to the other show. And when you are stuck with this man that they told you was the greatest man ever, the family told you was the greatest man ever, and you are already married, you guys. And also, I wonder if they are going to do the legal marriage on these shows, okay? Because the other show in America, I think they don't make it legal until like the final decision when you say, yeah, I am staying or I am divorcing, and then they go and they sign the papers. I think, if I'm correct. Okay. Uh and then we hope this show will demonstrate how families play a role in the choices we make and the differences that their support makes. Mikatela will premiere on Mzansi Magic today, you guys, today at 6 p.m. Put on your thing. I don't know, you guys, it depends how it goes. Sometimes I like reviewing shows that I enjoy watching. So if I'm not enjoying the show, it's very hard for me to review, but I'm definitely going to watch. And if it's entertaining enough and I feel like we can have fun talking about the show, I'm definitely going to do that, you guys. Then there is another one, you guys, coming. There's another, like I said, you guys, that DStv is very, very busy. DStv is dealing with us when it comes to the reality shows. There is another one coming on. What do you call it? Mzansi Wethu, okay, which I hardly ever watch. Okay, I can't play, you guys. The trailer. Go to their thing, Chicken Kwanjomane. Go to their Instagram. They have a trailer there. Also, I saw someone posting it on Twitter. So go check it out. There is a trailer there. So this show is coming, you guys, today, and I believe that it's at the same time as the show that I just did. So you decide, you guys. The other one you can watch and repeat, and the other one. This is a family, you guys. They are like big influencers, especially like on Facebook. They post a lot of videos. It's like they already have a reality show because a lot of their videos are about their lives. The mother is a sangoma, a very funny sangoma. She because of her presence on social media, she even got a role on Uzalo as like a police woman or something like that. This is her son, who is also gay. It's part of the story, basically, when they started appearing on social media. I think this is the mother's sister and the cousin. So yes, you guys, this show is also starting today on Mzansi. Mzansi Wethu is channel 163, I believe. So this show is also coming, you guys. Make sure that you don't miss it. So basically, DStv is going to be keeping us very, very busy, especially over the weekend. There's going to be like, even this show, I feel like when I think about their show, I don't know if it's going to be a reviewable show. Okay. Kwanjomane is the name of the show. So I don't know, maybe it will be like I would do it like I did with Ukoko Maweni, where I would, if the scene is interesting, then I would just talk about that scene. If the whole episode is interesting, then I will talk about the whole episode. Okay. But yeah, we'll have to see about this one. And also, it depends if I have time to watch it, because sometimes it's at the same time as the other show. And we also know on Sunday we are very excited, usually, because it's Zobuga Ushaka. You know, Jugapitizela on Sunday is too much going on. Okay. Anyway, you guys, that's what is going on when it comes to TV and TV show. Let me read a bit of the comments. It's a man's world, son. Hey, it's a man's world. Yes, Jenna, it's a man's world. Hey, we need a woman's world next lifetime, okay? Dr. Tabile Trudeau, OBA, Sibo, oh, thank you so much, Dr. Tabile. So many reality shows, we'll definitely check them out. Yes, if you are a reality TV show lover, it's going to be exciting. I really like reality TV shows. I hope they can be as real and not yeah, I'd like reality shows as well, but like for an example, the Mommy Club now, I'm starting to enjoy it less because of how much they just want to be perfect. You know, Pela, as people who want to relate to go to people, oh, they're living a normal life too, oh, they're richer than us, but they still have, life problems too. So when they try and make it too perfect, sometimes some of us cannot relate. So I like these ones, these reality shows where it's like, okay, these are people that we can relate to, and it's more enjoyable for us when we watch a show like that. Anyway, you guys, I think, let me see, those are all the stories that I wanted to do today, before I end the stream. By the way, you guys, check my community post, because I did post that I will be doing a stream at 3 p.m. today. A lot of you will be surprised, but I am going to be on Skatla TV. That channel, you guys, is now my channel. So I'm going to be separating my content into two now. There's stuff that I will be doing on that channel, and also on YouTube. I have learned that it helps a lot for you to have a backup channel, because guys, I'm a strike here. You guys don't even know what we have to deal with here. So I'll be izingane zesithembu from now on. I'll be doing it on that channel, and I don't know, you guys, I'm still deciding. I might be doing any content that I think is for younger generation on that, or I will just, I don't know, I'll see, you guys. But definitely I have made a decision that when it comes to izingane zesithembu, I will do it on Isigaxa TV. So make sure that you are subscribed to that channel, and you don't miss the stream at 3 o'clock when we do the live review of Izingane Zesithembu. Guys, unless of course you guys just have to keep on checking if something happens, because with us we get, like, we never used to have load shedding in this area. And then recently it's like we have a schedule for load shedding, but ugesi uzihambela nje isikhathi sawo, and mawuthanda nje ungazihambela no 4 hours. So this week it was just like, it's a new thing to have load shedding, but then it's not really load shedding, because it doesn't go according to the schedule that has been sent. So yeah, so 3 o'clock, unless something happens. Maybe if something happens, then I'll move it to like maybe 6 in the evening. But for now, let's just say 3 o'clock we're doing that live. Okay. Ususihlukanisa ngeminyaka. Hey, phela ngiyanizwa in the comment section ukuthi yabona la ogogo abalingana nami ke laba. This is my age group, and then I'm like, ingane ke lezi, I need to find a room for them. But I think it's safe for everybody to be subscribed to both channels. One, to support the channel, but also because then, like I said, I will be using it as a backup channel as well. So there will be times where maybe I'll just focus on that channel for whatever reason. I will explain at the time. So just subscribe to both the channels, you guys. Check my community post. I did share a link there if you haven't subscribed to that channel, and then we will do it there. So let me just acknowledge everybody that joined me in the comment section. But even if you did not comment, I do appreciate you. So ZM, thank you for joining. We have Upulane here, and then Dr. Pulane, do you have a channel? Guys, if you have a channel, say in the chat or in the comment section below, please. You are in my channel. You are allowed to comment in the comment section and say, guys, I have a channel. This is what I do. Please come and subscribe. So the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabile, go there, Louisa, thank you, Mom Kopos. Guys, if you want to, do you know how nice it is to gossip in Xhosa? Like go to Mom Kopos, and then Sibo for all of your Sunday recipes. Okay, go to her. Ayanda, I can't remember Ayanda if you said you had a channel or not. But go into the comment section. Guys, the thing about the chat is that some people don't replay the chat. So don't put your channel thing in the chat in case people don't replay the chat. So go into the comment section. When it ends, go into the comment section and put it there. And Nonhlanhla Mbele, I also don't know if Nonhlanhla has a channel. Guys, I feel like I'm getting flu. I really feel like that. And then, yeah, I understand. Okay, did that. Oh my God. Lungi. The nigga, it's issue up. Yes, and then who else? Share. My nose is running. I can up throwing. And then it's Pilani. Okay, it's everybody. Anyway, you guys, I have to go and take care of my nose because my nose is running. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Please make sure that you go to the other channel so that we can meet at 3 p.m. Thank you so much. Ngilithanda kakhulu.